Inflation. The global economy is facing escalating inflation due to several converging factors. One significant contributor is the U.S. national debt, which is increasing at approximately $1 trillion every 100 days. When a government needs to raise funds, it issues bonds. Investors buy these bonds, lending money to the government in exchange for periodic interest payments and the return of the bond's face value at maturity. If the central bank purchases these government bonds, it increases the money supply. An increase in the money supply can lead to higher inflation if it outpaces economic growth. This raises concerns about the sustainability of the U.S. economy and its fiscal health. Compounding this issue is the recent shift away from the 50-year-old agreement that established the U.S. dollar as the primary petrocurrency. Countries are seeking alternatives for their energy transactions, weakening the U.S. dollar's dominance and contributing to inflationary pressures. Additionally, the world is experiencing a surge in conflicts and acts of suspected sabotage, significantly impacting global supply chains. These disruptions can lead to shortages and higher costs for essential commodities, driving inflation rates higher. Energy prices, influenced by conflicts in oil-rich regions, are particularly volatile, exacerbating the situation. These factors are pushing inflation towards alarming levels. Supply chain disruptions and increased production costs are causing higher consumer prices, eroding purchasing power. The situation is approaching galloping inflation, where prices rise rapidly and unpredictably, potentially evolving into hyperinflation. Hyperinflation, which is marked by exorbitant price increases and a rapid currency value decline, needs to be addressed. These challenges require coordinated global efforts and robust economic strategies. To prevent hyperinflation and ensure long-term stability, what can you do? Please note, this is not financial advice. As inflation and the risk of hyperinflation loom, private citizens can take proactive steps to protect their financial well-being and ensure stability during these uncertain times. Diversify investments. Diversifying investments can help mitigate risks associated with inflation. Spread investments across different asset classes, including stocks, bonds, real estate, and commodities like gold and silver. Precious metals tend to retain value during economic instability. Cryptocurrencies also offer an alternative store of value and hedge against traditional volatility. Build an emergency fund. Having a robust emergency fund is crucial. Save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in an easily accessible account. This fund provides a safety net in case of job loss, unexpected expenses, or sharp increases in living costs. Reduce debt. Paying down high-interest debt can reduce financial strain. Inflation can lead to higher interest rates, making debt more expensive to service. Prioritize paying off credit cards, personal loans, and other high-interest obligations to free up resources for essential needs. Invest in essential goods. Stock up on essential non-perishable goods and household supplies. Having a reserve of food, toiletries, and other necessities can protect against supply chain disruptions and rising prices. Focus on items with a long shelf life and those that are crucial for daily living. Develop multiple income streams. Creating additional income streams can enhance financial resilience. Consider freelance work, part-time jobs, or starting a small business. Diversified income sources provide a buffer against job loss and economic downturns. Stay informed. Keep abreast of economic developments and policy changes. Being informed allows you to make timely and strategic financial decisions. Follow reputable news sources, financial advisors, and government reports to stay updated on inflation trends and economic policies. Strengthen community ties. Building a strong community network can provide support during tough times. Participate in local groups, share resources, and collaborate on solutions for mutual benefit. A tight-knit community offers emotional support, resource sharing, and collective problem-solving. Focus on self-sufficiency. Increase self-sufficiency by learning essential skills such as gardening, home repairs, and basic medical care. Growing your own food can reduce dependence on volatile food markets and provide fresh produce during shortages. Additionally, learning bartering skills can be valuable if traditional currency systems become unreliable. Protect against inflation. Consider inflation-protected investments such as gold and silver, either in physical form or through secure storage solutions, which can also provide a hedge against currency devaluation. Prepare for digital and physical currency alternatives. In case of ATM failures or other banking system disruptions, gold backs and physical cryptocurrencies, hardware wallets, can be beneficial. These assets can be used for direct transactions if traditional banking systems become inaccessible. Plan for the long term. Create a long-term financial plan that includes contingencies for economic downturns. Consult with financial advisors to develop strategies tailored to your specific circumstances and goals. By taking these steps, private citizens can better navigate the challenges posed by rising inflation and economic uncertainty, safeguarding their financial stability and well-being. What can history teach us? Throughout history, private citizens have implemented various measures to survive and even thrive during periods of hyperinflation. Examples include Zimbabwe, Venezuela, and the Great Depression in the United States. Here are some effective strategies that have proven successful. Diversification and bartering. In both Zimbabwe and Venezuela, citizens diversified their income streams through multiple jobs, freelance work, and small businesses. This provided alternative sources of revenue when primary jobs failed to keep up with inflation. With currency losing its value rapidly, bartering goods and services became a common practice. People traded items like food, clothing, and fuel directly, bypassing the devalued currency. The Great Depression. During the Great Depression, many Americans formed bartering networks, exchanging skills and goods like food, clothing, and home repairs to meet their needs without relying on cash. Investment in tangible assets. In Zimbabwe, they invested in real estate and agricultural land, which provided a hedge against inflation. Land and property retained value better than currency. Holding gold and other precious metals was a common strategy to preserve wealth. In Venezuela, they held US dollars or other stable foreign currencies as a store of value. Some turned to cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin to protect their savings from devaluation. And people during the Great Depression bought farmland and livestock, which provided a means of self-sufficiency and a reliable source of food and income. Community and cooperative efforts. In Zimbabwe, people formed community savings and credit groups to pool resources and provide financial support to members. Urban farming initiatives helped citizens grow their own food, reducing dependency on the volatile market. In Venezuela, cooperatives for food production and distribution emerged, allowing communities to bypass traditional supply chains and control prices. Communities established mutual aid networks to share resources and support each other. During the Great Depression, cooperative stores and businesses emerged, allowing members to buy goods at lower prices and share profits. Communities organized soup kitchens and relief efforts to support those in need. Skills, development, and self-sufficiency. Citizens in Zimbabwe and Venezuela focused on learning essential skills such as farming, mechanics, and home repairs to become more self-sufficient. Growing food, raising livestock, and producing essential goods at home reduced reliance on the unstable market. Many families during the Great Depression turned to home production of food, clothing, and other necessities to reduce expenses. Communities shared skills and knowledge, teaching each other how to mend clothes, grow vegetables, and can food. By learning from these historical examples, individuals can adopt similar strategies to mitigate the impacts of hyperinflation and ensure their financial stability and well-being during economic crises. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Know that God provides, so get wise and learn how to survive. May God bless you and your family.